All right, we are back. So the first thing, we finished up all of those heists and stuff that we had to do yesterday. We talked to Nelly. Now we go back to Tiana and see what she's got for us. So let's go. We begin our new journey of trying to do missions and all of that jazz.
Bravo.
Catch up with Tiana. You're about to start the final mission of White Street, which will permanently close off White Street Island and any remaining missions. Are you ready to continue? Yeah.
If you can't find someone to clear out the warehouse before they arrive, I expect you have the survival instinct to do it yourself. Prioritize guns, clean water, anything that can be moved quickly. Stravo, Giovanna. Come. I'll open the wine.
Tiana used to trade her imported smokes for information mixed with good conversation. When I converted the cigarettes into a demon on my back, we swapped vices. I take my seat while Tiana produces a bottle with just the right number of zeros attached to it. She starts me off with a finger's worth.
How much did you make of our last chat again?
Don't
60
pout.
million.
You know the rules. You supply the conversation, I supply the wine.
Guys, I looked over. My dog has her head. She's like, I can see the edge of my bed, and she has her head underneath the bed frame, but it's coming out at the other side. So like basically, so you have the bed frame here. Her head is like this, and I can see her, and she's just staring at me. I don't know what she wants from me. She is like plotting my death. My child wants to murder me, y'all. If I die tonight on stream, it's because my dog killed me. Oh, Morgie. Here. I see her tail wagging too. I can see her tail going up and down. She wants. I think she wants to play. I think she wants to play. Either that, or she just wants my attention, or
What do
she
you
just,
wanna know this time?
plotting my death.
Tell me, how is White Street?
White Street's fantastic. I love it. Press on Y.
You should already know. You've got people out there.
Oh, Giovanna. I do not hire them for their conversational skills. Paint me a picture of it all.
A thought occurs to me at the same time a grin escapes the corner of my mouth.
You're blind. You really don't know.
I see more than you do, Machichu.
Tell her it's bad.
It's bleak. With the renewed war effort and red Aether and increased arrests, it's only going to get worse.
It does not take the sight to see that. Eli's become too proud to accept that he's past his prime. White Street will never again reach those heights they once did.
Oh shoot, did I never talk to... I don't think I ever talked to... Ah, well.
Even with those weapons you had me swipe?
If wars were decided by a few crates of guns, the lowers would be a far less profitable place. His red Aether provides opportunity, and many have watched Eli with a dark fascination.
Like you.
Tiana's smile glints gold in the yellow light of her parlor. I wonder how many of those terrible weapons have suddenly appeared in one of her many warehouses across the lowers. She refills my glass, and we share a drink over chatter, though it's not long before I find a common thread woven within her questioning.
I know I haven't traveled much lately, but I do know more than just White Street. What are you not telling me?
Her manicured finger dances around the rim of her glass, while her silent eyes dangle my own question in the air in front of me like string on a cat's nose.
Ah, you are a good investment, Mashichu. And this information is old anyway.
Be
How
polite.
generous of you.
Not at all. You're lucky, you know, that you finished your business in White Street when you did. An order went out last night. All able-bodied citizens are to report for draft.
I feel a black glove yank my stomach into my throat. It started like this last time, too.
Those who do not report are to be considered disloyal.
Eli's starting another purge. I need to talk to Cress.
Ask why she's so
You
calm.
don't seem too cut up about the whole thing.
Yeah, why are you not?
Pained expression contorts her face. She puffs on her cigarette petulantly.
Don't be cruel.
And you knew, didn't you? Before the order even came out. You couldn't have given me a heads up? Even Cress? Or were you too busy?
Do not make me the villain, Giovanna. You were down there. If you didn't see what has been obvious for some time, that is on you.
Ask what she knows.
You know more than you're letting on.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Tiana, please. Cress has people down there.
Her narrowed eyes soften.
I know the shooting has already started. I know White Street soldiers are going door to door in the civilian districts. I know that Eli intends this to be his final purge. If Cress has anyone left over there, now would be the time to get them out.
I think of the Raymond district and tell myself needles would have run before the first shot. If the Whitecaps are in the civilian districts, it won't be long before they delve into the Undercity.
Damn. What do you got over here for us? Box of booze, box of potatoes. Nice to re-roll a failed check. Doo-doo-doo. Don't need it. Nope. Sorry. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
How can I help?
Ask about making a lab.
Lab, huh? This where you're going to fix the well?
Yes. Once I finish setting up, I'll need to reconstruct my notes. I've already written down the most important parts, but I'll need time to integrate the new data, and proper equipment to start prototyping, of course. At the very least, I'll need an etheric counter, paneling, coiling, and a complete toolkit. Fortunately, I've gotten a head start. Cress won't mind the mess, will she?
Just don't break any windows.
Ask about rent money.
I thought you lost your money with the briefcase. Where'd you get the cash for this place?
I stole it from you.
I earned it. I might not have your talent for smuggling, but no one in the hole knows athonics like me. Compared to solving Morrison's experiment, fixing a light or a wire is trivial. And sometimes I make shopping runs or watch pets.
And no one's given you any trouble?
Well, not everyone's friendly, but whenever things start turning ugly, I just say I know 8. I know you, and they leave me alone. You're pretty famous around here, you know.
Doubt this place is
She's
what
still
you're used
using
to.
our name when I told her not to use it.
It's nice, spacious, and it has excellent ventilation, for an old greenhouse, that is. Once I finish decluttering and decontaminating all the surfaces, I'm sure it'll start feeling homey. It's so exciting. I've never had a space to truly make my own. Goodbye for
Aw.
now.
Oh, how cute. Oh, I'm sorry, you're so sleepy. Ugh. I had the same excuse last night. The truth is, though, I'm most always emotionally sleepy
My
at this
heart
time of day.
floods into my eyes and ears as I run to the garage to find Cress. Deaf and blind, I skid through the door to find her hunched over a table, staring at a radio all gone to static. Cress, I just heard from Tiana. It's Eli.
I know.
She's unfocused, agitated, uneasy. Dust meanders in and out of the void between us. What does she mean? Why is she just standing there?
I have another job for you. Pays well. More than anything you've taken since your uncle died. Do it, and I consider us even. For all of it.
Cress?
It's my sponsor. And me. We need you to go back into White Street.
Ask about the mysterious sponsor.
Look, Cress, I can't stay in the dark about this any longer. I risked my neck over that prison break. I did that for you, not some anonymous backseat driver with cash to blow.
Quit pushing it. When everything is over, I'll tell you what you want to know.
Why all the secrecy? This guy threatening you?
No, it's not like that. You'll understand when you meet him. You can shake the answers out of him then. He's a good man, but right now, people need our help.
She's right. If I'm taking this job, we're on a tight deadline. But I can't stop that uneasy itch from spreading over my whole body.
Ask how Cress is doing.
Cress, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Ask where you're going.
Where's the pickup location? If they're too deep in White Street, it'll be near impossible getting to them.
In the civilian district, there's an old theater. From before Eli banned screenings that weren't propaganda reels. The Western.
I map it out in my head. Sounded doable at least. Less impossible than the other parts of White Street during a purge. Low priority area, less security, lots of routes in and out.
Ask about who they're saving.
Who are these people? And why are they on Eli's hit list?
They're disloyal. Aethenians and others. White Street nobodies. They'd be under notice if Eli wasn't cleaning house. His new weapons? Finally ready for war. So he's removing any chance of a two-front fight.
If they're high on his list, he might be sending more firepower than I can handle.
I'm not asking you to take on an army. Just to pick up and run. As fast as you can.
Pick
Okay,
the job.
Chris.
Let's do it.
We'll get them out.
I don't got a choice. Games make me
Come
do
on.
it.
We need to be there yesterday. Make sure everything's ready to go. We can't afford to detour.
All right, all right, all right. Let's go do it. I ain't got a choice. Dun, 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 dun. Chaos in the skies, chaos in the skies. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it's locked down there? Damn. Alright. Let's go. Surprise encounter.
Smoke rises in the distance.
The Western is over there.
We need to be careful. Stay close.
No. Not again.
Everything is still. A picture of devastation. The smoke, the bodies, the amber light casting shadows on shades of gray. Nellie, stay here. I'm going to check if anyone's still alive. Cress? She's already moving, wordlessly racing from body to body, as though there was still time to do anything.
No, they all died.
The tall man is dead. Or perhaps it isn't a man at all. I can't make out more than tattered overalls and a color that will forever ruin summer sunsets. This city has a saying. We all gotta take the final ferry trip someday. I can't give them much, but maybe I can pay their last fare. I flip his fare. Wherever he is, I hope it's somewhere he's whole again.
Oh my god, make us whole again! This is Dead Space! Ah! Oh no! This is a secret Dead Space game. An alternate Dead Space. It all makes sense now.
This place knew laughter once.
An alternate Dead Space.
A young boy, no more than 16. His eyes pale and white. He stares up unendingly into an iron sky. I flip his coin high, following the arc of his final gaze. Enough lead was poured into the building to cast a solid mold of the place. This was personal, or the fervor of a madman. I lean too close, and the small woman raises a hand to touch mine. It's gentle and weak, her cold, soft skin conveying too much in a language I could not understand before falling to the ground, speechless. I gently flip her coin, leaving it in her cooling palm. Movement from the epicenter of destruction. My heart squeezes out of every fingertip. I catch my breath and reach for my piece, when a voice pierces the quiet.
You. I remember you.
Maria.
I had expected a smell, something burnt or
Yeah, that's her husband,
tinged.
right?
But instead, nothing. Just shuffled steps echo in a lonely, offbeat march. But it's the breathing, thin and slow, like a whisper carried by the breeze, that tells me she's already dead.
You came.
Her solemn advance is halted by a short wobble and the start of an inevitable fall. Cress's arms catch her before she hits ground.
Maria! Maria! What happened here? Where is...
Eli. He wanted the underground.
No, this wasn't supposed to happen.
You have to stop him.
Cress moves to say something in return. Anything at all. To speak some final words with her friend. Maria doesn't notice. She's become a recording, determined to play back her message one last time.
He's going to...
She panics as urgency spills out the few heartbeats she has left. Cress pulls the body into her arms.
Aww.
Alex, is he...
I look at the body that was once a tall man with blue overalls. There's barely enough to call it a person. But deep down, I know whose pale eyes died reaching for the sky.
Alex?
We have him. Don't worry. Cress looks at me like a newly born ghost might regard the Reaper. With fear, anger, and relief.
And the baby?
I am heavy. I am the trembling iron ground. I am a warm corpse with no words of comfort.
Baby's all right.
No!
Her
No!
final comfort given, Cress closes Maria's eyes and puts her to rest with her husband and friends.
No.
I'm gonna kill him.
Cress, she needs a plan.
Look, I get it. But first, we need to get out of here. We'll come up with a plan later.
I got a plan. It involves taking the bastard out before he kills any more of us.
You're not thinking straight. There's an army between you and him. Eli's got a cannon that can take out a crowd in a single shot. Even if you get to him, how are you getting out?
Let me worry about that. You wanna walk? Fine. The job's over. But I wasn't doing this for money. So unless you're helping, get out of the way.
I could argue all I want. Tell her I was looking out for her. Try to stop her. It wouldn't change a thing. Just make me a hypocrite. I watch her drive off, not knowing if I'd ever see her again. Empty-handed, smoke fading, I start back towards the car and Nellie. I'm still among the wreckage when the air comes alive. White Street engines growl from every angle.
Gia!
I brake for the car, but their headlights rush me, fencing me in. A harsh beam splits the path between me and Nellie. No time to get to the car. Not without us both getting caught.
Nellie, get out of here!
But Gia!
Drive!
The kid's fighting fresh tears, but she's smart. She takes the wheel. The car lurches down the street like a wounded animal while I throw the Whitecaps a sacrificial lamb. As they pull up, I step into the spotlight.
Well, you showed up after all. A little disappointed, if I'm being honest. I thought the boss behind these traitors would be tougher.
Look, fellas, I don't know who you think I am, but...
Save it for the General. He's been wanting to speak to you for a long time. And don't worry about those friends of yours. They'll be joining you soon.
I'm bound and thrown headfirst into the back of a dark lockbox. Muffled voices drift in through rusted steel.
I thought we were looking for a rat. She don't have vermin eyes.
Don't be stupid. Who puts rats in charge?
Damn. Surprise encounter.
The door of my prison is thrown open to a blinding light and a company of stoic soldiers.
Move!
The Overlook
pretty.
sits under the crushing shadow of Eli's citadel, surveying the civilian district. Several guards, the general, and a sterile white place setting of fine china and silver contrast the gloom.
On your knees.
If I can just get free of these ropes, I could lose the soldiers down there. If the films about it were true, the Citadel has enough supplies to last a siege 100 years. The unfeeling steel pulls all the warmth from my body through my knees.
Samuel Iron Hand. Oh, he becomes one of our crew later. Nice.
One look at me and the General's teacup comes down with a decisive clink.
The spirited lieutenant from the gala. Of course. You were foolish to show yourself, but I respect a leader who commands from the front.
Admit to the gala.
Yeah, I was at your gala. Someone paid me to sneak in, but it's got nothing to do with any rebellion.
You seem to believe confessing to a lesser crime will spare you. You're wrong.
Look, General, you looking for a rebel leader? You got the wrong woman. I mean, look at me. The General holds up his gloved hand, gently, commanding silence while pulling me into its gravity. His eyes analyze me sharply before turning to look across the civilian district.
It was many years ago now. I'd watch as my fellow comrades refused to amputate their diseased limbs. It was too much for them. Too terrible to consider losing an arm or a leg, thinking it would all get better on its own. I thought those men cowards. I loved them, but thought them short-sighted. But now, I must admit, compassion for them. Understanding.
He turns back to me and lowers his cup, a small clink accenting his words.
I see now that I am guilty of that same cowardice. Every time I removed insurrection, disease from my barony, I feared cutting too far. I hoped you all would see. But today, I make things right.
By burning down theaters?
By burning away all traces of infection that you spread. You've seen the destruction around Santa Anita. Another mistake from cowardice. I attempted peace once. I will not make the same mistake twice. You corrupted my quartermaster. You disrupted our supply line and threw priceless cargo to a pack of thugs. You and your accomplice sabotaged a night meant to honor good men and women. You even brought a Heights assassin to bear. And while the symptoms of the infection that can be alleviated, traitors can be executed, additional weapons can be manufactured, assassins can be imprisoned. But this little insurrection of yours has proven difficult to cure. Until now.
That's how he's linked all that to you.
That's a hell of a list. What makes you so sure I did it?
You made an impression on one of my intelligence officers, Officer Randall Pitt. He initially reported you and your sister as upstanding citizens vital to his efforts to root out corruption in the scrapyard. It came as a surprise when these same women were spotted spreading disorder across the barony.
Ask about the assassin.
I don't know any assassin. If you're counting my crimes, at least attribute them correctly.
You would disown your comrade so quickly?
Look, I don't have the slightest idea what you're talking about. He slams his fist on the table, snarling and puffing out his chest.
He killed 30 of my men during the arrest. 30. He will rot inside a metal box until I send him wrapped in iron back to old New York.
My mouth dries up faster than a snake stuck in the high noon Egyptian sun. A bullet to the back of the head is suddenly a rosy idea next to the risk of a coffin drop.
All right, let's deflect to White Street. How do you... You know what? I'm going to re-roll that. That's bullshit. Thank you. Gonna re-roll that. I'm not accepting defeat.
Eli's put together a damning rap sheet. If I want any chance of avoiding the firing squad, I need to break his case fast. Who let an assassin run rampant? Who let a shipment of weapons vanish under their watch? Who let a forged invite and a counterfeit uniform through the front door? You arrested the quartermaster you served with. He looked disloyal when you threw him in the tomb? A tremor and a splash of tea. Dark liquid against white. A firm hand folds a handkerchief over it, but it doesn't hide the stain. If your mind's made up, why am I still breathing? You need something, or your men would have shot me on the street.
You asked who deserves blame for my barony's problems. You think I don't know who let the disease in? That I don't know that this starts with me? I've made decisions that have cost me old comrades, friends, the hearts of the people, a chance to live in harmony with me. They were decisions I made for the sake of our survival. But perhaps you can help me make things right.
Alistair, don't start barking. Come here. Alistair. Sorry, guys. My dog is barking. Come here. Boy, come here. Come on. Come on, Sticky Man. He's at the window barking at the golfers.
What do you need me for?
I'm assuming there's golfers. I mean, it's late in the evening, so it's about to be dark. So maybe there's not golfers. I don't know. Could be people walking on the golf course.
He pulls out a leather notebook. The last time I saw, it was in the hands of Tobias Dufresne.
My men took this from your assassin. I'm told it suggests how to manipulate the well. Answer me. What are these? The musings of a lunatic. Schemes for a new weapon.
Tell them the truth.
A frigid shiver attacks my flesh from neck to ankle. The answer is a long shot, but it's the only card I have left. All right. That's research from the heights. The well's expanding. It's growing fast and it's going to get bad. According to those heights scientists, the well's going to take down the whole lowers. Someone's working on a fix, but they need that device.
An unlikely story. But I have no choice but to believe it.
Emphasize the risk.
If you've read the journal, you know what kind of risky situation we're in.
You think we don't know the risks? We didn't need some book to tell us. White Street is familiar with Aether's side effects. Headaches, mania, sickness. We discovered as the well grew, the strength of the wasting did also. To combat it, I made us strong again. Once we had united the lowers, we would have led the search for a cure together. But now, a cure has come to us.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but it's all fantasy unless you know how to use it. Give me the book. You'll never hear from me again, and I'll throw in fixing the well for free.
You misunderstand. I believe you, but I cannot let you live. You have killed my men, sowed discord at every corner of this barony. No.
Oh boy.
You cannot live. You are the disease.
That's not very nice. Don't call me a disease.
He turns to the
Don't call Gia a
civilian
disease, I
district,
should say.
chest out, welcoming a crisp breeze. His guards snap to attention in anticipation for some unknown cruelty.
And I can no longer suffer the limb that gives the disease shelter.
Like a conductor masterfully controlling his orchestra, the general raises his hand. In the distance, blazes begin to erupt all across the civilian district, like fireflies dancing on a mass grave.
He's burning his whole territory.
With this, White Street will no longer be impeded. We will reclaim all that was once ours and save the lower.
He snaps his fingers, and by speechless command, his guards move forward. I feel a barrel press against the back of my head.
Daredevil. Like. Think about Zio's final moments.
I think of Zio Alfonso facing Valentine's gun. Zio believed he could talk his way out of everything. The gun cocks. The fires and the screams and the crumbling buildings feel muted, making way for the bang that never comes. Hissing shrieks fill the air. Every pipe on the roof bursts, flooding the veranda and crashing into White Street's discipline like a wave through a sandcastle.
What's happening?
Get to the general! Idiots! Back into position, now!
While everyone's scrambling to order, no one hears the scrape of a grate or the emergence of a glowing-eyed specter. In that moment, Cress Carter is every Aether rat horror story. Vengeful, silent, murderous, the harbinger of a brutal ending. Then those pale eyes see me, and the mask splits. I see a Cress on the cusp of her revenge, and a Cress realizing how badly I need her help. She only has time to be one.
Tell Crest to take a shot.
My soul curls in on itself. Deep down, I know that Crest deserves her revenge as much as I did. I nod towards Eli, head as heavy as a gavel. Instead, she pulls me from the soldiers.
Brace yourself.
Shouts and a shot chase us through the thinning steam to the open grating and into darkness. I nearly bite through my lip, fighting a scream when we hit hard tunnel flooring. But I hold it long enough for Crest to slide the grating back. The ropes are barely off before those glowing pale eyes round on me.
Damn it, Gia! I had him! I was close! I had him! What the hell happened? I leave you alone for 5 minutes, and your damn client's throttling your car and screaming about how you've been arrested. If she hadn't drove full speed in the wrong direction, she would have run into a full squad of whitecaps instead of me. What in the hell are you?
They jumped me at the pickup after you left. They were looking for some rebel group. Cress, you're not the leader they're looking for, are you?
No, I'm...
Our time's cut short by a mob of boots pounding the tunnel walls. We gotta move. Where's Nellie?
Keeping the car warm. Be ready to take over. Driving really isn't something you should ever let her do again.
Nice.
I'd seen how many soldiers Eli had. I'd seen how set he was on my execution. Ready or not, we weren't getting out of White Street without a fight.
All right, let's do this. We're about to lose.
Damn fool. I would have given you a kinder end, but you forced my hand. To save White Street, I must forsake leniency.
You don't know a damn
Excuse me.
thing
Another Aether rat. If you give up your co-conspirators, I'll spare Samuel Lowe from questioning.
I'll kill you first.
Going soft, General?
Okay, so we have that there. Switcheroo, swap places with any adjacent I can't be used on large objects, omnidirectional. I'm gonna put his here. Put that there. I'm gonna do that there. All right, in turn. Let them do their thing.
Damn, tyrant.
Dang. Is he gonna ram us all? Oh no, he's pointed over there. Nice. I'm gonna go this way. A shotgun blast you.
Today I make things right. Today your insurrection ends. For a better, peaceful tomorrow. For White Street. For all of New York!
I'm gonna go ahead and hit you there. And I'm gonna move you over here. Alright. In turn. And then I'm going to do this. Beautiful. Come over here. There we go. Counter ram. The next time this vehicle is rammed, automatically ram back. Okay, I'm gonna do that, and then in turn.
You fought your last battle, old man.
Damn, that hurt. Oh, thank you for pushing me out of the way. Oh, it's my turn. Sorry, I got confused for a second. Can only be used once per combat. That's fine. I'll move you there. I'm gonna go ahead and push you over there.
Melting. Gia, if he uses that cannon any longer, he'll...
Better him than us.
Okay, I think that's all I can do here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this. Okay, that's all I can do. And man, how? That's some bull crap. Dang, I'm about to lose because Gia's about to die. Because the white officer is probably going to come for her. I know he's healing. Okay. Those two. Been boxed in. I've been boxed in. Oh, I'm gonna come all the way over here. In there. I'm gonna come around. Give these up.
This can't be. I have a destiny. White Street has a destiny.
He's been defeated. We do it. We did it! Yeah! Just in time, we almost got destroyed there.
Half the car is gone, vaporized into nothing. What remains of the weapon, the journal of research, and the blood-stained tyrant lies unrecognizable, twisted within a tangle of aether and iron.
He deserved worse.
I know, but we can't stick around. We gotta get out of White Street.
Bye. We did it.
A Baron's seat going empty never ends with peace. Eli's death is going to set the lowers on fire.
Victory. Your rewards. Okay, we're gonna take we'll take this, we're gonna put it here. Creative cigars, we'll take that. Excuse me, Nitro can go here.
There's no ticker tape or cheering crowd waiting for us back at the hole. Only quiet shadows and an escape from a corner of the world turned upside down. Cress slips away, leaving me and Nellie under a cloud of uncertainty.
Why is it showing me this now? I feel like that's a late to show me that.
Oh, Gia, I'm so glad you're alive. I didn't want you to die.
Aw, thank
The kid
you.
is barely out of the car before her arms are around my neck and she buries her head in my coat. A somber mumble creeps out from under the silent tears and rough leather.
If Eli is no longer in charge, what happens to White Street? I know elections aren't common down here, but surely there must be some kind of succession plan.
Everyone fights until someone wins.
I gently disengage from the kid. Nothing pleasant. Lowers barons usually stay in charge until they're bumped off. Only a few stick around long enough to think about passing it on. Fewer actually do. The general had a chain of command, but no official successor. Knowing White Street, their leadership will fight it out, if the other baronies don't move in on them first.
But they don't... The war won't keep going, will it?
Comfort, Nellie.
White Street's been fighting ever since Eli created it. Even if there's soldiers who want out, doubt the big guys on top would allow a ceasefire.
Oh.
Can't stop them all, kid. Just remember, they might be fighting each other, but they don't have Eli's weapon anymore. It's not much consolation, but it's enough to stoke a dying spark into a hopeful little flame.
That's right. I checked the weapon myself. Its core components were damaged beyond repair, so the chances of anyone using it again should be impossible. More importantly, it made me realize something. All my calculations about the well, I think they've been off.
What?
You missed something.
No. Maybe. I hadn't considered red Aether. It was banned. And it's terribly inefficient. So much of the energy just spilling out. But if I adjust my numbers to match that cannon...
The gears are already back to work, filling Nellie's head with something other than a blown-out theater, dead friends, and smoldering islands. I hear a clatter from the garage, and wonder if Cress is trying to do the same. I should check on her. I find Cress back under her junker. She usually handles it with a steady hand and a rhythmic bang of tools. Right now, the wrench moves a step too quick, jerking the car into the occasional convulsing shake.
Buzz off, Gia. I'm busy.
Sure you should be working right now?
What else should I be doing? Having a drink? So what if Eli's dead? I can't celebrate. I messed up, and people are dead.
You didn't pull the trigger. You didn't kill those people.
I got them involved. I made them a target. I never should have let them help with the escape. We both know you don't beat Barons by playing fair. But what difference does it make? All those tyrants need is to snap their fingers, and everyone you love is gone.
Cress, I know what you're thinking, but you can't go there.
That's the problem. I wasn't thinking. I should have grabbed them sooner. Asked Iron Hand for help. I should have left you out of it. They were gonna shoot you, and it would have been my fault. I dragged you into this whole mess.
Aw, Cress.
She fights with something deep under the car. I eye the lift for the rusted junker nervously as it gives a warning groan. It echoes in the garage like a crack before an avalanche. I grab a spare creeper and roll under the car beside Cress. Her eyes remain fixed to some rusty bolt, but as the creaking of the jack becomes distant, her shoulders loosen.
Hand me that wrench. The one to your left. The bolts, too.
I grab her what she needs, and she continues to work, seemingly on nothing.
Stay silent.
I never told you how I got out of my contract.
You threatened to break my jaw for asking too many personal questions when we first met, remember? A snort.
That's funny.
The first crack of joy on a bleak day, before silence swallowed it back up.
Grab her hand.
I look over at Cress, a new look filling her eyes, and reach over, taking her hand in mine. It's grimy and sweaty and overheated, but it seems like the only thing I could do.
Two Barons were fighting. No relation to White Street. Just another pair of tyrants playing tug-of-war over our island. They fought for a whole year. Banners and contract terms changed every few months. Nothing new, until those bastards decided to hit the generators. Topsiders ran, we stayed. Our contracts don't give us a choice. And the Terriers locked the doors. Who cares if rats die or get hurt, as long as the rest of you keep flying?
She runs a thumb along the curve of her metal wrist, eyes distant.
When an island begins to fall, it starts with a terrible metal screaming. You can't yell. You can't hear yourself. Then the generators fail, and everything is quiet. It's a terrible quiet. Worse than the screaming.
She pauses and rolls out from under the car. I follow. Without the massive weight above us, we breathe in unison.
Ask her what she means by useless.
You're not useless, Cress. The whole island was falling. What could you do?
The whole island was falling because it was my station. It was me. What I couldn't do. After that, every shift changed. Every missed quota. Every job I couldn't finish. The looks I got because I was half a person. I was dead weight. They were just too nice to say it.
Ask her about island generator failure.
No warring barony should have left their generators unguarded. Even the hull goes out of its way to protect theirs.
They did, but no defense is perfect. Like at the tomb. Be stubborn enough and everything's got a weak spot. Ours was several layers of iron getting blasted over and over until something gave.
Ask what happened after.
But the generator turned back on.
I tried everything.
She shrugs her shoulder and holds up her metal arm in the dim light.
Finally, it started working again.
And that got you out of your contract?
No, that was my parents. I had 40 years left, plus another 10 for letting the generators fail. My parents didn't want me dying like that. Stuck in some iron coffin as it fell to the ground. Iron Hand found a loophole in my contract. With us changing hands so often during the war, someone that got sloppy. Left in something that would allow me to transfer my years to family.
And that's how you landed in the hole in the underground.
Eventually, the hole needed a mechanic. Didn't matter what color the eyes were. The underground came later, and they didn't care either. They just wanted people willing to fight to change the world.
Damn.
But I messed that up too. I couldn't help Alex and Maria, or anyone else in the theater. So yeah, I can't fix a damn thing.
So what, you planning on staying down here forever?
Got any better ideas?
Except it's not worth pushing yourself. Except that there's a limit to what you can do, I guess?
Start by accepting you're not a comic hero. Even Cloud Captain would have put the cape up if he'd been through half of what you have.
So you're saying to give up?
What I'm saying is you can't stop everything, Cress. Eli, the theater, a crumbling island, a war, none of that's on you.
I'll think about it, maybe. But anyway, I'm not what you should be most worried about. You killed a Baron today.
I didn't do anything. Eli blew himself up.
I mean, we did kind of cause it to happen.
That's not what people saw. You took him on, and then he blew up. People aren't gonna look any further than that.
Her words hit the mark. I could shoot up
Truth.
goons all day and it wouldn't scare off a single good job. But someone who mattered? Killing Valentine had turned me from reliable to bloodthirsty killer. Killing a Baron would make me a rabid dog in need of being put down. I pulled myself up after Valentine. I'll figure something out.
You need more than that.
Yeah? I'm dry on favors, and Mr. Blanc doesn't work with liabilities.
Just meet me at the lighthouse. I might have something for you.
A lighthouse? Alright, we gotta repair the vehicles. Oh, wait. Change vehicles. I'm going to change vehicles. I'm gonna give her the prison transport. Quick. Gatling gun. Dun, 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 dun. We're gonna give. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so we need to get 2 more armor things. Confirm. Hold on, let's see. Is there any armor over here? Oh, you do have armor. Okay. Ooh. Bracing repulsors keeps your 5th compare. IP discrete collision damage. 2 brace apply collision resistance and sturdy to yourself. You cannot move, ram, or be forcibly moved while affected by this. Okay, that's not bad. Don't we have a grenade launcher? I don't think we do. I don't know. Shutter. What is this? Knocks back any target vehicle at close range. Okay, let's take that too. Why not? Grenade launcher. Okay, they do have a grenade launcher on that. Okay. Armor buster. Applies projectile vulnerability to a target. Okay, let's do that. Nope. Pressing the wrong buttons. Undercarriage weapon. Oh, it's overweight? Dang, it's overweight. Dang. So, unequip that. That brings us back down to 10 out of 10 weights. So what's heavy? Machine gun. Geo storage car. Okay, so we have that. Let's double up on the 2 machine guns. Okay, so the machine guns are the heavy parts. +2, +2. Gives us 10 if we can just give her the light armor there. Okay. Oh wait, dang it, I keep doing that. Keep going too far back. Okay, let's do medium armor. I'm gonna unequip all of this. Hold on. Storage. Storage. This is car storage. Okay, here we go. Empty storage slot. We have Gatling gun, grenade launcher. We want the improved stock engine. NG is car storage. We'll take that. Efficient repulsors. Okay, we'll do that. Thank you. Do we have any auxiliary things? No. No, okay. Honeybee. The only thing we have is this, and that's just going to make us go crazy over the weight. No, it doesn't make us go overweight. Okay. So now we're 10 out of 10 with that. So we have the machine gun on both sides. Okay. That's because we didn't have armor on. That's gonna make us go over there. Damn. Yeah, well. We'll do it that way. I'll keep these just in case. Okay. All right. Here we go. Alrighty then. Let's get to the lighthouse real quick and do this dialogue.
Smoke and shadows fill a room of maps, radios, and pneumatic tubes. But in the jumble of business, everything still points to a single figure coolly leaning against the far wall.
You wanted to know who my sponsor is? Gia, I'd like to introduce you to the underground.
The figure steps forward, tall and confident, his voice pouring through the haze like a steady stream of olive oil from a broken cask.
Name's Apollo Diamond. And darling, we have a lot to talk about.
Apollo Diamond, he's an actor. Curtain call. Damn. $300. All right. Figures. An actor would be pretty good at hiding in plain sight. Renowned star on the stage and screen, Apollo Diamond is an international playboy and fashion icon. As it happens, he also leading a double life as a crusader against corruption and injustice. Without his influence, the underground would never have found a foothold in the White Street or had the resources to investigate the threat posed by the well. Nice. All right.